All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. Let's go ahead and take a look at AERGO USDT, because this actually has been on a massive tear. You can see it's up maybe 830 something percent in just a space of 3 weeks. So I mean, congratulations to everybody who was buying somewhere around here, because you're in a massive profit right now. Now the question becomes, is this one going to continue? Is it also just a good time to buy right now? Or maybe it's a good time to be taking profits if you happen to be buying the dip, or maybe at some point right here, whatever the case may be, if you're in a profit. Let's see what the chart is going to be doing right there. Or alternatively, if you're somebody who is a trader and willing to make money when the price maybe gets a rejection here and heads towards the downside. So what we are going to be taking a look at is this move actually sustainable? Before I get into the chart, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for this kind of videos will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, because I do TA on AERGO and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Let me not run my mouth too much here, and I'll just head here to CoinMarketCap and show you under the hood the kind of things which are happening right now. So if you come here and take a look at markets and try to investigate where some of this volume is coming from, this is where I begin to have a lot of questions as to whether this rally is actually legitimate and there is interest for this whole thing, right? So if you take a look at the volumes, you are seeing that 64% of the volume is coming from one exchange, one single exchange called Upbit here. Yeah, it's a big exchange in Korea, South Korea I should be saying. But for one exchange to have about 64% of the trading volume is a massive red flag. Let me just tell you that, right? I mean, for comparison's sake, if you take a look at other different, altcoins at random, maybe we can go ahead and pick something like Pepe. And you see here, Pepe trades like the highest that is being traded on one exchange is like 10%. And that is Binance, which is already a very big exchange. And it's global, by the way, right? Now, maybe you can say, okay, this is Pepe. Let's go ahead and pick another random altcoin. And maybe we can go here with Cardano. If we take a look at Cardano, we see that, yeah, the highest exchange holding a volume here is Binance, which is around 11%. Of course, at times we may see other exchanges holding up to 25% and something like that. But 4% volume on one exchange is a massive red flag. This actually suggests manipulation. Not only that, if you actually take a look at like the perpetual contracts, which are futures and a whole bunch of different things, you see there are two big exchanges here, which is holding a massive volume of 43%, and then there's this Orange X, which nobody has ever had, which is holding up to 26%. So you can already understand that the volume is very much concentrated on a few exchanges, especially Orange X. I mean, nobody really knows about this whole thing. Maybe Bybit and Upbit can be said, okay, they are pretty, legitimate and stuff like that. But even then, this coin should not be traded on just a few exchanges like this. It should be distributed just to show that there is interest across the board. Another thing that I want to, raise my antenna here for is when I take a look at their Twitter page, right, their X page, I just wanted to see, of course, I mean, if you have got a coin which is pumping, I think they should just be interest even on the page itself. So let's take a look at what they posted here 1 hour ago. You can see here only 7 people have liked it. I mean, I get more likes than this with only 5,000 followers. And then you can see here that this is about 23%. I think this is one of their highest, 15 likes. And then you can see here 14 likes. This is what, 27 likes. 31 likes, I mean 20 likes, and some of these things are reposts, right? 17 likes, 7. Yeah, you can already see that for a coin that has already gone up by 600-800%, it should be getting more likes than this. This is looking like the move that we are seeing is not community driven, right? People are not interested in this whole thing. I think that some people have actually just opened positions here, and this coin is being manipulated, in my humble opinion, right? Maybe I may not provide like the best of evidence, but just being in this market for quite some time, I know some things. I'm thinking that, you know what, at some point this thing very, very soon is going to be crashing at 50%, at 60% even, because when liquidation starts happening here, it's not going to be looking too pretty. Up until this point, everything I said doesn't have anything to do with the chart. So I'll show you what the chart actually is communicating itself, and you can already see that, yeah, on a weekly time frame, you've already gotten to an area where the chart has previously been rejected very much strongly. If I may just catch that nice and easy, you can already see you are around the resistance level. Not only that, if you go to the daily time from here, you see that in terms of the RSI, you're already trading as high as you've ever done, even like going as far back as 2021. So yeah, there is something going on right here. I think sooner than later, this thing is going to reverse, right? So I mean, for me, even if the coin goes on to hit another 100%, I think the risk to reward ratio just doesn't make any sense at this point. I think more likely than not, the whole thing would reverse towards the downside. So for me, myself, I would rather just be staying away from it. And also, I'm going to be opening a short position, right? So that I can make money when the price is going towards the downside. The details of that trade I've already shared in the Patreon in our private Discord group. So if you wish, you can feel free to check the link that is in the description. It will lead you to the Patreon. Then from there, you can just be linked to Discord right away. So another thing that I was looking at here to try to see if there's going to be any reversal coming in were Fibonacci retracement tools, right? So from the very top there, back in 2021 until the bottom that we reached when the Binance delisting was announced, you can see that we have perfectly nailed the 702 retracement level right there. And yeah, just in my own experience, this is a very much of a rejection area. So let's see what eventually happens. Maybe I'm just going to be wrong totally and I'm going to appear stupid, but I think the most important thing is to say exactly what you believe and stand on those same principles. So this is my thoughts right here, but I think maybe I'm not yet done. I can go to the 1 hourly time from 2 and show you that, yeah, we have seen like a massive bearish divergence developing right there. So if I may just go ahead and do something like this here, you see that, okay, your RSI here has stopped making higher highs and you're looking like, you know, this is a downtrend here in RSI, yet you see the price is still pushing towards the upside here. So yeah, this is a telltale sign. Let's see how this trend line is going to be holding. And yeah, for me personally, I just think it's going to turn out to be a disaster. But as I said, I can totally be wrong and I'm fine with that. What is really important for me is not to ignore some of your signs that I've seen, right? So obviously, all the indicators in the world could line up and tell you something, and the price that does the exact opposite, it's fine with me. I'm going to take a stance and yeah, at least we have a hill to die on. So thank you so much for watching the video. If you could, please delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll see you on the very next one. Take really, really good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.